Hey guys, so total and utter failure last week. I'm just gonna, heighten this up a bit. Okay, so you guys can see me now. Kind of. Okay. So, last week we had a total fail in that the motherboard, one of the screws came off. So, we got a refund and we got a brand new one. Haha. Okay, so we are gonna start building right now. Hopefully everything is gonna go smoothly and everything will be fine. I will be following a guide on my phone, which is right here, because my brother is in the middle of an exam, so he cannot help me. So I'll be doing this by myself with the help of this guide. And hopefully everything will turn out fine. So I'll lower the camera back down in a bit, and I will open up my motherboard, new motherboard. It's still from MSI, and we'll go from there and see if everything works out. I have my tools here. I'll be putting on the thing that will ground me on my ankle, and hopefully everything will go fine and I can finally get a PC up and I can finally edit some videos so that you guys can watch it. Yay! So, because of the huge mess that was last week, or a few weeks ago, I had to put my processor in a separate box so that it would be protected. But unfortunately, I thought this would finally be the one where the packaging is not completely and utterly destroyed. There are some holes here, but I assume that's just because it's the corners. But it's just so that I have some. I'm gonna take a picture of it. My mom already reprimanded me for not taking a picture when it first arrived, so I'm just gonna take a picture of it now. There we go. So now that that's done, I'm just gonna get started. I put everything in the case box because I had no space in my room to put anything. So I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. So I put everything in the case box except for my processor, which is in this tiny box here on its own. So yeah, let's open this up and hopefully everything is fine. I'm going to try very hard not to move it too much because I don't want to damage anything right off the bat. Okay. Where does this thing end? I don't even know. Oh, they've taped it on, so... Okay, here goes nothing. So, yeah, there was a screw that came off the motherboard that wasn't supposed to come off the motherboard, so we have to get a replacement. But we didn't get a replacement. Instead, I bought a brand new one. So, yeah. But I will have to change the thermal paste on my processor because it's been sitting in a box for so long that it's probably gonna need a new. Okay. It's gonna need new. I can't say the word because I can't think right now because I'm doing this. Okay. So, it's gonna need new thermal paste. There we go. I got it at the end. So, because it's been in a box on its own, it's not been in its own, box, it's just been sitting in an Amazon box out in the air. So, we had a theory that it might dry out, the thermal paste might dry out, ouch. So, we bought some thermal paste cleaner and new thermal paste just in case. I have been told that you don't need that much thermal paste to for the processor, but I won't be using that much thermal paste anyway, as according to what I've watched and stuff. So, this is my invoice. Perfect. Yeah. So I won't be using too much thermal paste, which is what you're not supposed to use too much thermal paste, so. Okay, before I open this I have to ground myself, so let's put this thing on. Hopefully it won't like detach from over there. And by detach from over there I mean detach from the wall. Okay. Come on, need to tighten this baby. Thank you. Okay, there we go. So, this is our new motherboard, which is the MSI Mag X 570. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. Tomahawk Wi-Fi. Wow. So we bought this one because apparently, according to my brother, when we were looking for a new one, this was a newer model. It's slightly darker in here because it's raining, but yeah. So I'm just going to try and carefully take this out. And take whatever is in here out as well. So I'm just going to set that on here for a second so that I can take everything else that's under here out. So, okay. So we have a thank you for choosing MSI product again. We have a made for creators little thing here. What is this? Oh, it's to show other products. We have the little screws here. There are 3 tiny screws. Can't see what I'm doing. 3 tiny screws in this pack. We have the CD. I assume it's the installation motherboard and drives utility CD. We have a. I think this is a sticker. I'm gonna put it on my case because my case is a bit boring. We have a sticker. We have a instructions manual for installing the PC, a quick installation guide. I'm glad they've put an instruction to how to do the processor if you have to but if you have to put the thermal paste on there, they have like little instructions here for that. So yeah, there we go. And this is the the manual, I'm assuming. Yes, this is the user guide. I'll be thoroughly looking at this so that I can get a hold of what I'm doing, because I don't want to do anything wrong. Oh, they've got an installation process here. Okay, so I may not even need the video. I'm kidding, I'm probably going to need the video because I'm stupid as hell. I am fully admitting that I am stupid. These are Wi-Fi antennas. That's nice. I'm going to put that over here. Let's just set that over here. And these are a few wires that it comes with. Which wires are these? I have no idea. Yeah. Surely that's not it. The previous one came with lots more stuff. And by lots more stuff, I just mean like lots more wires and things. Okay, so that's apparently everything, so I'm just gonna put this away. Well, not put it away, but I can't speak. I'm so sorry, you guys. So, because we've been waiting for like weeks and stuff for this stuff to come by. I keep saying stuff. So I'm gonna have the user guide here, and then the guide up there to guide me. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so we have this open. We shall open this beautiful baby. Oh right, there's tape on the back. Okay, so we shall slowly, oops, okay, no, it's fine, it's fine. We shall slowly take this out so that I don't damage anything right off the bat. nice if the tape didn't stick on the motherboard. Okay, there we go. This is the new motherboard. Voila. And we'll set it on here so that it's stable. Okay, so I'm sorry, I've sneezed so much today that my nose is running. So I'm sorry for the disgusting sounds that my noses are making right now. So now I can't see the triangle right at this moment. Hang on, I'm just gonna grab a flashlight. This is my flashlight. It's a fan that comes with a flashlight, okay. Because it's kind of dark in here right now, so I can't see what I'm doing. I can see the triangle now, so let's get out the little thing. Now we were afraid that this might dry up, so we put it on here. Oh, and it did dry up because that just came out really crusty. Where did that go? I don't want to clean my room again. As long as it's on the yoga mat, I'm perfectly fine. Okay, so that feels kind of crusty, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna, yeah, it's dry. So I'm gonna have to replace the thermal paste. But let's stick this on here first. Should just checking to make sure that the triangles are lined up. There we go. Yep. Okay. So now I saw, because my brother had to clean his, so I know how to clean the thermal paste off the thing. We bought the stuff, and I'm just gonna grab that wherever I put it. Where did I put it? I don't know. Hang on. I'll be right back, guys. Where did I put the thermal paste stuff? I have no idea. I have no idea where I put the thermal paste stuff. Fudge. I kind of need that right now. Where did I put it? What the hell? Where did I put the stuff? Why am I an idiot? Why did I have to move things? You know what? Before I hunt for my thermal paste, I'm just gonna check the M.2 screw, because that was the one that was damaged that I couldn't. Oh, okay, this is good, this is good. So one screw came up, but the other one didn't, so. Oh my god. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, it came up just fine. Okay, so that's perfectly fine. That means that we are safe. We don't have to return this. Okay, I am so happy and so relieved right now. I still have medicine on this. Let's take that off. Okay, so this is the. Okay. We're good. We're good. We are so good right now. I am so pleased that this came out perfectly fine, but now I have to find where I put the thermal paste stuff, because I have no idea where I put it. So give me a second, guys. I think I put it on top of my table like an idiot, so just gonna climb up on the table here. No, I haven't. I don't know where I put it. Okay, if I was me, where would I put it? I should know because I put it there. Okay, we have a slight dilemma right now because I can't find my thermal paste. This is troubling. This is a problem. Where did oh, I think I know where I put it. Yes, here it is, here it is, here it is. I'm just an idiot. I forgot where I put it. Okay. So, that's that. Where's my thermal case? Should be in the same drawer, right? Yeah. Oopsies. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's no need to panic now. I found the stuff. We're all good. It's all good. Didn't lose anything. Don't have to buy shit again. It's fine. Oh, shh. Okay, let's be very careful, okay, Jasmine? Okay, Phantom? It'd be great if you were being extra careful because you just bought this stuff and this stuff is very expensive. Okay, 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 okay. I've put it on differently, but it's fine. I don't think it matters how you put it on. Okay, here you go. Here we go. So let's clean this. So I have the Arctic Clean cleaning stuff for cleaning off your motherboard. Well, not your motherboard, but your processor. So I'm just going to set a timer for a minute because this thing needs a minute for it to do a thing. So here we go. So you're supposed to put several drops and wait 30 to 60 seconds, then gently wipe, completely removing the thermal material, so i.e. the previous thermal stuff. So I'm just going to put 3, maybe, yeah, I'll put 3 drops there, and then I'll set a time for a minute. I actually like the smell of this. This smells citrusy, so it smells like an orange. So I'm just going to grab a tissue here, because it didn't say that you had to use the thing that it came with, so I'm just going to grab a tissue to clean off with. Not for my nose. It's not for my nose. Okay. Okay. There we go. This particular Arctic Clean or Arctic Silver that I bought, it comes with the cleaners and the thermal paste as well as the wipes. It's on Amazon if you guys want to know. I'm so sorry if all the things I'm doing is higher than what my camera can see because I'm not looking up at my camera right now, so I don't know what I'm recording because I'm an idiot. Okay. Probably should have cleaned it off the side first, but yeah. Once again, idiot. I'm trying to be super careful right now. Because I know that the needles at the bottom of the processor are very delicate, so I'm trying to be super, super careful right now. Oh my god, this stuff is honestly so weird. Now the good thing, I actually would give this thing, if I had to, I don't give reviews on Amazon, but if I gave a review for this cleaner, I'd give it a very good review because my brother said that it's very good, and I saw him use it and it is very good, and obviously you can see that it's making the thermal paste come off very easily. It's very easy to use. It's got very clear instructions of how to use it and what you should do. So, ta-da! A fairly clean processor top. So we do that the same on this thing. I'll do that in a second. So this one says, apply several drops onto the surface and wipe gently with the cloth to dry. So I'm just gonna put a couple drops on here. There we go, and I'll just wipe it with the lint cloth. I have two here, so I'm just gonna use one. So I'm just gonna put the other one up here for a second. I was telling my brother that this kind of looked like glasses cleaners. Then he said, yeah, it kind of does, but it's not the same because the material used to make it is different. And he wasn't wrong. He definitely wasn't wrong because it feels different. Like the cloth, the material of the cloth's touch is very different from a normal glasses cleaner. Can't see what I'm doing. Here we go. All clean. Voila. It's all nice and clean. You guys probably can't see what I'm doing, but it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to do the same with the fan, the cooler. Just going to put 3 drops in 3 different spaces. I spaced the drops out significantly so that they don't cluster together. So, this thing doesn't have instructions on it for obvious reasons because it's a very simple application. Okay, so I need the processor box wherever I put that. Because I need to know what to put where. Oh, it's right on the top. Lovely. So, I'm just going to say it again because it's been a while since I've done the last video. So well, not the last video, but the previous part to this video. So I don't know specifically if I've said what the processor or anything that I'm using is called. So this is the Ryzen processor, which is actually compatible with this motherboard. So it's the Ryzen 7 3700X. Cool. 3rd gen professor ready for work. So I'm just gonna find the instructions to this. I don't think it came with instructions. No, it did not. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to try and figure out which way is the right way, because I can't remember which way the right way is. Hang on. Oh, oh, I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot that there's liquid on the top. I'm an idiot. Thank goodness it didn't drip. Okay, so it's been a minute. It's probably been more than a minute because I'm stupid and I forgot to start the timer, but it's fine. So we're just gonna clean this top, So I'm so glad you guys are gonna be able to see my stupidity. Okay. Let's try not to put tissue residue on the cooler, thank you. Okay, so I'm assuming that it is advisable not to use water for any of this. So I'm just going to put a few drops on this now. I've accidentally put 5. That was not my intention, but it's fine. So I'm just going to clean it up. And it should shine like it's new. Well, if it was new, it wouldn't shine. It'd have thermal paste on it, but it's cool. It's cool. Man, people who are going past my room probably think I'm talking to myself like an idiot, but I'm actually talking to you guys, so. Okay, so. Oh no, I've ruined the cloth. I've pulled out a piece of fabric. Okay, I think that's as clean as it's gonna get, really. So what I do now is I put a teeny tiny bit of the thermal paste onto here. And I don't know how small this thing is going to come out, but let's hope that I don't put too much out. Apparently you don't need that much, so I'm going to put a little bit, I'm going to test it, and then I'm going to put some more if I need to. So, hang on. So, actually, let's have the video on because I clearly don't know what I'm doing if I don't have the video on. Okay.
Build a gaming PC because you've never done one before, or you're afraid of messing up or damaging your parts, then you clicked on the right video. Building a PC is very simple. I'm going to guide you through the process from start to finish. By the time you finish watching this video, you will know how to build a gaming PC. I'm even going to show you guys how to install Windows operating system, download and install the drivers, and I'm even going to show you how to overclock the CPU and the GPU to get that extra me.
Okay. So I'm not sure which way this thing goes on. Okay, so I'm just going to, so what I've done is I've let it get in contact with the processor, and I've clearly not put enough, so what I'm going to do. Oh, okay, so what he's done is he's installed the, what was that thing called again?
If you have an M.2 SSD, now's the best time to install that in the M.2 slot on your...
So he's got the SSD out first. So I'm just going to finish up with my processor first, then I will do the M.2 thing. I don't want to accidentally put too much on, so I'm just going to continue putting bit by bit before I completely install the processor onto here. Well, not the processor's already installed. I meant the cooler for the processor. Oh my god, please do not slip. Okay, I don't want to destroy anything. Okay, so it hasn't made contact yet, because I'm trying to do this very, oh, there we go. Trying to do this very carefully. Okay, so I don't even know, because it's not enough. Hang on. Okay, let's not break the cooler right off the bat, thanks. Okay, so I've clipped it on, so this is how you know that it's clipped on, apparently. Oops, shoot, okay. But I'm going to unclip it so that I can check if I've put enough of the thermal paste. Still not enough, surprisingly. So I'm just going to, okay. If I could get this thing off. Patience is a virtue, but it's also a curse. If you're not patient enough for things, then unfortunately, you're not going to do things very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put teeny tiny bit in the corners so that it'll spread out better. I don't know if this will help, but hopefully it will. Because what the thermal paste is supposed to do is supposed to cover the entire processor like it did before. So, I don't want to have to keep doing this because it's kind of hot in here for some reason, so I don't want to have to keep looking down at a tiny thing if I don't need to. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Just, you know, finding the thing, the notch, if you will. Okay, it came on. It went on. Let's carefully get that on. There we go. Just gonna gently clip it just for a second. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's unclip it. See if it's it's very close. It's very close. Okay, I'm not. Okay, no, let's not do that. Let's take this off like a normal person. Okay, it's not great. Okay, I'm not an expert at this kind of thing, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to cover the entire processor. So I'm just gonna put a little drop in the sections where it's not covered. So hopefully this will make it so that it's covered. That should do the trick in theory. So I'm not going to cover that until I know for sure that it's completely oh, that didn't just happen. Okay, clipped it on. Okay, make sure it's clipped on and then unclip it. Ha 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 ha. This is going on for, okay, this is good, this is good. So we have attached the lovely processor. So this guy I'm following, he's actually done this first, which is the bit I unscrewed first. So let's find that in our lovely box of secrets. Here we go. Wasn't too hard to find. So this is our memory and storage drive, I think. Hang on, let's just make sure I'm not saying that wrong. What is it?
Your motherboard, which is typically pulling stuff out of the motherboard box. You will need the I/O shield, which goes in the back of your case, and one
that's already on there actually.
storage device that you are connecting. Next, go ahead and grab your motherboard from the sides and place it on top of the motherboard box. If you have an M.2 SSD, now is the best time to install that in the M.2 slot on your motherboard.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend that made sense. So this is the M.2 solid state drive. So I've got the Crucial memory and storage expert. This is, I should probably have my PC part picker open so that I can tell you what's what. Because I don't have that open right now, so I don't know what this is and what is what. Hang on. Maybe this will have it on there somewhere. It does not. So he said it was an SSD. So I'm just gonna tell you guys it's an SSD. And pretend I know what the hell I'm talking about. But it's this, okay? And this is an SSD. Doesn't tell me what's what. Yeah, whatever. So I'm just gonna stick it in there, I guess. Okay, this is not the second step you should be going by, but I'm just going by what he's saying. And apparently this is what you're supposed to do. So you're supposed to stick this in there. Okay, and this actually goes there on mine, so I'm just gonna find the screw for that. Because these screws are for there. So I'm just gonna try and find the screw for this thing, which I believe is somewhere over here. Where did I put it? Did I put it up here? You guys are probably screaming at me in the comments, hey, you put it over here, stupid. I'm so sorry that I am dyslexic, so I can't remember where things go, where I put things, because I'm also an idiot. Let's just very quickly fold this up and put this away, because my room is messy enough as is, so I don't need any more of a mess. Let's just put that there. Where is the screws? I thought I put them over here with everything else. Oh yes, I did. Here it is. I did not bring scissors. So this is actually quite short in comparison to this. So I'm assuming I have to take one of these screws, which comes with the motherboard, and stick it in there.
Afterwards, you can hold the card down and screw it in place.
Okay, so I am right. We're using these tiny little things. So I'm just going to cut it open with this pair of scissors. If only there was not scotch tape on this. I'm going to try not to move my position because clearly you guys can't see what the heck I'm doing if I do. So I'm just going to open this and grab a screw out. Let's put my tools in one place so that it's not all scattered about. Rubbish over here, I guess. I don't know where to put rubbish. I'll just put it in this box for... no. Let's just put rubbish there. Now there are 3 little screws in here, and I only need one, so I'm just going to put this screw over here a second while I put these 2 back in this little pack, because I don't want to lose any screws. It's the last thing I need. Okay. Voila. Okay, so I'm just going to put them back here. Let's see if my screwdriver is small enough for this thing. If it's not, then I'm going to have to get a smaller one. Cool, it's small enough. So we're just going to push it down and screw it in with your shaky ass hands. And make sure it's secure. It doesn't have to be super tight, but tight enough. Voila. So since that is now installed, I'm going to take this lovely thing off. Oof, that is satisfying as heck. And stick this up on there. Now I'm trying to be very careful right now because I don't want to have to return this again and get a replacement, because I've been waiting for weeks now to have a PC and I don't want to have to wait some more. Okay, so that's secure. Yep. Okay, next. This is on there, but I'm not going to do anything with it right now because I'm just going to follow what he's doing so that I know where I am. Okay, so.
And the tiny screw that comes in your motherboard box. Next, we're going to install the CPU. So make
Great,
sure you're grabbing
already done.
Besides, whatever you do, 2 brackets on the motherboard. Unscrew them both.
It doesn't say in what direction to put it in, so.
Before lowering the cooler down, make sure the AMD logo is facing on the left side on the motherboard.
CPU fan. Ugh, I can't speak. So I'm just going to hide this under here and attach it. My help has arrived.
How does it do?
Fine, it's a miracle. This actually came off without a hitch.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So I've applied it, now I've already taken this off.
Okay, good.
So now I'm just gonna apply this. I checked 3 times to make sure there was enough thermal paste.
Oh, you had to take it off?
Mm-hmm. It was dry. It was crusty.
Yeah, that's dry then. You sure you're putting it in the right one?
Yeah, it's just CPU fan. That's the right one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
What are your other cables?
so this one is the, I can't remember which one this is.
Nice. Flip your page.
It didn't say.
It should say.
I'm guessing this is the RGB one, right?
Yes, that's our.
So this goes into the JRGB2,
I don't know where.
that one.
Yeah, it's right next to it, so might as well just do that.
Please go in.
Might need a light nudge.
A light nudge.
AKA a light push in.
Is it in?
It's... Huh? can't tell. I can't see.
Would you like a light?
Yeah. Yeah, it is in.
Okay, cool. It's in.
I feel like I've blocked the camera there.
It's fine, I guess. So I'm just gonna tie this off so that there's no wires in the way. Hmm? God. I am right-handed. This is not easy. Ta-da. Okay. That's fine. Now where do you go?
What is that?
USB.
That
This
goes
is probably down here somewhere.
right here. What says USB?
This one.
Does say USB.
There we go. It's in.
Yeah, good luck. I don't know how you're gonna hide that wire.
I will figure it out. Actually, no. I'll figure it out.
No, you
later.
can.
Oh.
Do that again. Push it up a bit. We'll do that. It'll go somewhere like that. Something like that.
There we go. It's hidden now. What's next? Next is, where are the things? Here they are. Do you mind introducing what this is again?
It's the RAM.
This is our RAM.
It's 16 gigs of DDR4. 306. 3,200 megahertz.
3,200 megahertz.
Oh, 200?
Yeah. And 16 gigabytes. So 32 altogether. 32 gigs each. Not 32 gigs each, I mean 16 gigs